Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Muhammad Abdullah, and today I will present to you guys about EZOrganize, which is my sister name. So, project introduction. For years, people have been using several separate applications to manage their organizations. Using separate applications can cause confusion, some consume more time to learn how to use, and can take up a lot of space in the storage. After some time, a single application must be deployed in order to tackle this problem. An efficient way must be figured out, thus an organization organizer is proposed. The Malaysia US is an association, a non-profit organization committed to bring awareness to the fields of HI and US in Malaysia. In the past, this organization has created many events to help the students, lecturers, or even working people out there to utilize HCI and US the correct way. Some of the events were conducted through the online platform, and some of it was conducted through physical interaction. EZOrganize is a web-based system where we try to put several application functions together so that users do not have to open or install several applications just to manage their organization. So the aim of the project is, this project aims to develop a system that can perform several essential functions to organize and name and manage the organization effectively, particularly for Malaysia US. So the objective, to gather requirements for the proposed system, to design a web-based system based on the requirements gathered, to develop a working application based on the design, to test the product to pass the quality assurance. So the scope, this project consists of developing a web-based system. The Association of Malaysia US will be the main references for this project. This project can be used by any society, chapter, association out there that wants to organize their organization, including big organizations out there. Some additional features that are needed by the organizer might not be featured in the system because different organizations may require different information. So for the literature review, we'll be comparing two big applications, which is Google Drive and MyTM. So Google Drive, the ability to store all of the information, all of the important document that is needed for future references and be able to share with the related figure. So for MyTM, the ability to store user information and activity while providing many more functions in one website. So for the features, Google Drive platform is web, the same as MyUTM. Application business model is platform. Service domain for Google Drive is store document, and MyUTM is for managing user. So Google Drive target customer is everyone, and MyUTM is for students. Area of service for Google Drive is around the world, and MyUTM is for UTM students. So basically, as we can see, Google Drive only have the ability to store information and not managing the information of the students or any other person out there. So and MyUTM have the ability to manage a user that contains some information like the sleep, the activities of the user, and Google Drive doesn't have it. So what if there's a system that can contain all of the functions at one place, like Google Drive and MyUTM combined. So EZOrganize is a system that have been developed to tackle that problem. So the methodology, agile methodology was introduced in the system. The four major principles that are will be used by the system are processes and tools versus individuals and interaction, documentation that is more focused on working software, collaborating with customer rather than negotiating contracts, and implementing a plan in the face of change. So the software that will be used is Visual Studio Code, the platform to code for the proposed system, MySQL act as a database to store data, Laravel act as a framework, PHP is a programming language, Google Chrome is the web browser to run the system, and Heroku to deploy the system. Hardware will be used is a laptop. The OS is Windows 10, processor AMD Ryzen 5, Radeon graphic 3 GHz, RAM 8 GB, system type 64-bit operating system. So there's a total of 17 use case, which is registering user, account approval, sync confirmation email, create new event, manage finance, money claim approval, money claim application, create new mini meeting, manage view finance, login, view profile, edit profile, notification, view and edit task list, view report and vote. So this is the package diagram. Basically we are using MVC, model view controller. So for the view is where all the data will be shown to user and the user can interact with it. So the controller, it will act as a middleman between view and model. So it will control the data and take the data to view so that they can show the data, and the model is the place where we will hold all the data. So we'll be using Laravel framework and PHP programming language with the help of JavaScript for the front end, and HTML also will be used as a markup language, and CSS for the styling of the page. So this is basically the 5 modules of the system. First one is member. This module will manage all of the features related to the user profile, including registering new users, logging, approving accounts, editing profile, reminders, task list, and view profile. For the meeting, this module will manage all of the features related to the meeting, including voting and create new meeting. For the event, this module will manage all of the features related to the event, including create new event, extract participant information, and register event. This for finance, this module will manage all of the features related to the money, including apply for money claiming, claim money approval, and money allocation. For reporting, this module will manage all of the features related to the reporting, including all of the reports. So we'll be use Blackboard testing. Basically, Blackboard testing is a dynamic testing technique that examines the behavior of a developed system to ensure that it is proper. Blackboard testing necessitates the execution of the system code in order to monitor any undesired actions. For the Blackboard testing, a total of 18 test cases were conducted to put into action tests. Cases are prepared using valid or invalid inputs to be used in Blackboard testing, conducted to examine if the expected results match the actual outcome in order to determine if there are any mistakes. All the test cases were carried out in accordance with the test case design. So this is one of the example of Blackboard testing that we have done for uh, login into the system. So for the conclusion is, the requirements for the project are gathered through multiple meetings with a group of people from MahasiswaUX. All of the requirements are stated in the previous chapter. Corresponding diagram related to each use case, like use case diagram, use case description, scope diagram, activity diagram, system architecture diagram, class diagram, and entity relation diagram, are created for the system. The diagrams are shown in the previous chapter. EZOrganize is built on the needs and design model that were listed during Project 2. Range of tools and technologies are used to create the system. During Project 2, EZOrganize is tested, which includes Blackboard testing. During Blackboard testing, all of the test cases were passed with flying colors. The technology works well and is easy to use. Testing is used to verify and validate non-functional requirements. I think that's all from me. Thank you.